Corey, so you're just saying there, obviously you're coming into enemy territory, and the crowd will unfortunately definitely be against you. But how do you kind of prepare for that mentally? Is there much actual preparation for that, or do you kind of go in, block it out, and do your thing?
Man, if you follow my career, you know I've been in enemy territory a lot. My first regional belt was in enemy territory in the Soda Casino. Fought Shogun, who was my 9th fight ever in his hometown in the Sold Out Arena with 43,000 people booing and trying to fight me on the way to the arena. I fought Fabio Maldonado in Sao Paulo, his hometown. Sold Out Arena, they cheering "You Will Die," trying to grab me, trying to fight my professors. That's like Brian Bader, his hometown, everybody booed me. You get to the point where that stuff doesn't even faze you. The crowd doesn't affect what he's going to do. It might amp him up, but it doesn't work or help him with what he's learned, what he's good at, what he's bad at. It just gets you excited. But it's more of I feel like it's more pressure on the hometown guy than the person coming in.
So was it kind of a process throughout your career to kind of build up a resilience to that, to the crowd booing you and all these other negative things coming your way from the people supporting your opponent? Like,
no, not really. When you grow up a college wrestler, you go to people's gym all the time, and you
right.
do with me. If they boo me, what I'm gonna do? Let them encourage me to lose, so my team lose a duel? Nah, you kind of put on the show, just like I always do. I always do this. It's something you just love touching the crowd because they're always against you in that enemy territory, and when you win, it's like, oh, I can't. I don't hear you no more. So it's like you just. It's like I said, I've always been able to block that out. When I'm in there, it's tunnel vision. I see him, I see the ref, and I hear my coaches, and that's all that matters. Then when that final bell goes off, everything comes to light, the bright lights and everything. You realize, like, fuck, we did all this right here. You don't really pay attention. You don't pay attention to it, so it's all over.
Right. So you've kind of always been kind of hard to that kind of attitude from fans towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I love support and hate whatever, but you don't really pay attention to it until after. You don't notice it on your way out until after.
Right. I get you. And just my last question there, what kind of holes do you see in your opponent's game here? What do you think you could exploit to get the victory this weekend?
In his later fights, he hasn't been as active as a striker as he was in his younger days. He's pretty flat-footed. I guess other than that, what he does is he's not better than me. You know, his biggest thing is he like getting guys to the cage. He watched all 4 of his Bellator fights, even the one when he was on the cage defensively against his debut fight, like 5 years ago. He was good at keeping from getting taken down, but everybody else he's running to the fence and getting his takedowns there and working on the ground. Well, everybody knows that's wrestling is my roundhouse. So it's like we can do that all day, but just like in the wrestling room, if I go to jiu-jitsu or wherever it is, anybody try to wrestle me, I'm usually unless I'm in the Olympic room with the Olympic guys at their NJRTC, I'm taking pretty much everybody down at will. So I look forward to him trying that, and he thinks he has the cardio to do it. That's the thing, you gotta have cardio to do that for 5 rounds. He also hasn't been in a 5-round fight, so that's a hole. He's had 3-round fights all his career, and I've had all 5 rounds since I've been here, I believe. And I went the distance for 2 or 3 of those, so.
Right, thank you.